you got to keep in mind when LTC came back in 2021 with Low Tide.
Yeah.
That first one ended up having so many people come out for it, and it was an insane turnout. And to have it basically conclude at this moment, it's very sad to see. But we also can't mourn it. We still can celebrate it.
And that's what we're trying to do. Like, you should use that code to go celebrate.
If you're
like,
in Texas and from the area, no matter what city you're in, DFW, Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Rio Grande Valley, El Paso, I'm missing one, Lubbock.
Marcos.
Yeah, go to LTC. This is going to be a big event, and we want everyone there.
And, I mean, we had upsets every single time, man. So I want to see an upset like that, like Memphis Kuro. Like, we want to see so much. So we want all these players to come out, prove that they're the best. I mean, there's only one left. There's your last chance to prove it, right? So I just want to see that, man.
Yeah. Anyways, coming up on this next set right here, we got peterbr0 versus Danbi. I know peterbr0 made the upset against Burr to get in this position.
I did not see any of the upsets. I think Danbi he just played like regularly through.
I think if Danbi didn't play regular through, it was like a 4-seed, 5-seed scenario.
Yeah, yeah. And the F Smash coming in, this is a crazy like turnaround of matchups. Like you see a lot of Peach, you see a lot of Game & Watch, right? But you can see a lot of Yoshi times, but this particular matchup, like, it's going to be hard.
It's very interesting, especially when you look at like the recent tier list that came out and look at the differentials of the regions, where Japan is the kind of people that are like, oh yeah, Yoshi is like top 10 in the game, and Mega Man is like a who knows character. Meanwhile, in the States, it's very much vice versa.
Yeah, and I mean, Mega Man, like, he has some tools to do a lot of things, right? But I think in that tier list, that like the official one we saw, like he was seated way too low.
Oh yeah, he was like lower end of mid tier, and it's like, what the heck?
Like, I just can't believe it. I mean, you have pellets, right, to zone out so many different characters, and it's like non-committal. I mean, yeah, some people just have different opinions, right?
Yeah, to each their own, but that doesn't mean that Mega Man is a bad character by any means, and peterbr0 is definitely a good representative in DFW to show that.
I mean, he got the upset, right?
Yeah.
So he's a great adapter. I think even with this 3-1 lead, like, if he can get a stock, he can get a game.
At the same time, though, Danbi is a very great player. I know he's recently been a little bit less active because I know he got a recent job. But it's still nice to see him come out to these events. And obviously, he's still got it in him. Like, he's potentially able to get a 3-stock thanks to that double jump armor.
And I remember recently he got to a Grands in some Freaks. It was I think it was one of the more stacked ones.
Yeah, it was like a Freaks Richardson from like 1-2 weeks ago, I want to say.
Yeah, it was a long Grands. But he couldn't close it out, unfortunately. But he definitely closed it out here with a 3-stock.
Yeah, solid 3-stock. Again, that double jump armor is huge, especially against a character like Mega Man with the Crash Bomber and the Metal Blade. A lot of multi-hits where it wants to get that percent.
I mean, it must be hard to 3-stock Mega Man of all characters. I mean, he should, every single time like he gets a stock taken, I feel like there's always a new bag of tricks that he wants to throw out to, not get that lead all the way down. But Danbi, he closed it out there with the forward air. The first 3-stock of the day. Hopefully we get to see, a bit more, but also some competitive sets, right? I mean, we've already seen those 2 game 3s that were insane to watch as a spectator.
Anyways, we're going to immediately into this game 2, running it back to PS2 as well, which I can definitely see as a good decision. Ooh, one thing I really liked very instantly that you saw from Danbi is saw that rush coil, and basically just using that to help combo Mega Man with extra up airs, because as he was going down, it was continually going up.
Yeah, I love to see those like rush shenanigans, because you see that crouch to like go under the Metal Blade, but then grab it with the down tilt. Like all those different tricks, man. He just has so many things on log, and I love the lemon. Little Mega Man ult there.
Yeah,
That's,
the triangle the triangle lemons is a really nice trio. It like covers jump and grounded stuff and covers ground. It's a really good tool for
up air.
neutral.
Maybe Mega Man's a bit too heavy for the up air to kill there.
I think a little bit.
Yeah,
But this is going a lot better than
much
this
better.
previous game.
I think on ledge is definitely where peterbr0 is getting a lot more of his damage output, because he was not able to like close anything significantly in the first game, but now like he's staying on ledge, he's staying in that advantage state. He's not letting Yoshi do any of those like typical double jump armor shenanigans off of ledge. And he's like keeping him there, hitting those eggs away. But I mean, Danbi is still trying to make it work with different types of egg throws, because you know you can always get the double jump extension, any of those things. But he gets the up air instead of the up B, and I mean it's still much closer of a game. So you can't be too mad about losing that first stock as peterbr0.
Absolutely. And one thing that you got to appreciate Danbi for is very safe about when to use those double jumps, because he knows that if he's offstage and trying to recover, we saw it a little bit earlier, but the forward smash from peterbr0 took that jump away. And you got to be very concerned about your position on if you're able to make it back. Make sure that jump isn't stolen immediately. So even though you have a really good jump thanks to all that super armor, you can't use it and abuse it all the time. And amazing string from Danbi to be able to take peterbr0 to his final stock of potentially winners.
It's such great spacing there on that forward air, and like the knowledge of percent that to know that you can charge up smash, but F smash won't be able to like reach there even if it's up angled, but you can have enough frame advantage to charge your up smash for the kill. Great awareness from Danbi. And yeah, I mean, at least you do have that stock, and honestly, this mid percent for peterbr0, like it's still definitely doable, I'd say.
Oh, I think it's definitely still in there. He's just got to play really safe in these scenarios. But you also see Danbi's playing really smart as well. Thanks to that egg shield, he's not really affected by the leaf shield stuff that Mega Man's like to abuse with other characters.
Yeah, and I feel like you think as a just player viewing this, like, oh, okay, Yoshi likes to approach from the air a lot, and Mega Man stuffs out the air, but it seems like Danbi's still able to use his air acceleration really well to mix up when he's coming into those certain spots, so that those stuffing out of peterbr0 can't actually matter.
Yeah, without affecting any stats in the game, Yoshi has the best airspeed in the game. I think the only thing that beats him is Cloud with Limit. So Yoshi...
Acceleraddle.
Yeah. Actually, I think Yoshi might be tied with Acceleraddle.
That would be insane. But I think this is definitely a comeback, like we were saying. It's mounting, right? He's keeping the percent just a little low. Like, he's obviously at this kill percent where, like, something like up tilt or a ledge trap. Like
he got those kill confirms, but he doesn't have anything that raw kills just yet.
Yeah. Like maybe bad DI on like
Okay, the crash bomber could have been scary there.
Yeah.
Okay,
DI's away from the stage, so he doesn't have to tech.
Doesn't work with the stage spike.
Yeah. Wow. Great stuffing with the neutral air. Okay.
peterbr0's playing a lot more at ledge to avoid getting hit by any of these gauntlet back and the raw mega upper isn't going to connect just in time, as Danbi's going to take a clean 2-0.